It is 8 a.m. here on this Tuesday morning, April 18, 2017. Time now for the Peter's Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, April 18th, 2017. Good morning to you all. This lovely Tuesday morning, April 18th, 2017. There are your news and odds here. Top straight, 8 a.m. on this Tuesday morning. It is Prime Minister Theresa May attended Downing Street on Tuesday. In her statement, she said she had only recently and reluctantly decided to call an early election. Tokyo. The U.S. will not relent until it achieves its objective of ensuring that the Korean Peninsula is free of nuclear weapons, Vice President Mike Pence said on Tuesday while visiting Japan. The Communist Union is an Arkansas prison and not as the state's execution chamber. The court decision forces Arkansas to halt execution. Republicans are in an inevitable position on Tuesday trying to defend the seat that they've been held for nearly 4 decades, but Democrats have a lot on the line in Georgia's hyper-hyped special election, too. The search for a suspect accused of shooting and killing a 74-year-old man Sunday in Cleveland and posted a video of the cold-blooded scene on Facebook entering its third day Tuesday with law enforcement officials desperately seeking a new one. Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday will sign an executive order directing federal agencies to recommend changes to the pre-visa program and use to bring forward workers to the United States to fill high-skilled jobs. In Turkey, the latest on Turkey's referendum on president's powers, the European Union said that Turkey will move to state the death penalty in any hopes that they could join the bloc. Marine Le Pen, French National Front political party leader and candidate for French 2017 presidential election, reacted at her end of the campaign and rallied Paris, France as down polls. French Le Pen talks immigration to boost. New rules in Austria will make it harder for the migrants to get visas. Ever since last November's election, millions of Americans around the world have wondered what happened to Hillary Clinton was widely expected to become the first woman president of the United States. Boston, the Kennedys are back into Boston after residents saw them to shut out the world's most prestigious marathon in the past 3 years. Leonardtown, Maryland, a Black Hawk helicopter crashed into the golf course in Maryland during a routine training flight killed one crew member and injured 2 others on board. Israeli prison officials put leaders of the Palestinian anger strike against Alter Kivabad as a strike expanded to support his march to protest. Google's celebrity award would have been the 98th birthday of Ghanaian entrepreneur Esther Akola with a new doodle. A reporter released on Tuesday said the United States bombed a Syrian mosque in an airstrike last month, which the United States military had denied. A U.S. judge has fined Brazil's Odebrecht, one of the largest construction conglomerates in Latin America, $2.6 billion over the bribery scandal. U.S. Secretary Treasury Stephen Mnuchin suggested tax reform would not likely occur by August students failure to pass health care reform in Congress. One would think that Netflix missed earnings under the dismissed by 10 cents on Monday evening instead of bleeding marketers shared a rival. Hula. Changing about any reaction about a Wall Street media at the time. Vijay Mallya, Indian businessman about local banker, Wolf of Defaulter on the Lord's taken for as Kingfisher Airlines Limited as fugitive Indian tycoon Mallya arrested in London, police said. Bank of America reported strong first quarter results on Tuesday. Beating a median Wall Street expectation almost every single metric, while the banks later cheered in their proven economic optimism in the country. Looking at stocks now, up 23.67 points at 2636.92. SP 500 up 2106 at 2349, but 01 and Nasdaq up 51.64 at 56.79. For energy years, biology students to ship one only from the shell fragments and handle the specimens, those specimens being preserved by museum jars at Guns and Much. Here's one less thing to worry about it. John answered her toward the work, but the folks that asked the center. Don't just get hit us. Woman driving glacial Butley's river piracy. Marijuana. Safer than opiates is playing according to Paul. Peter Childers' time is 8:04 on this. To the bottom here, take a look at New England has reported Cambridge, Massachusetts, 2 on fire at Reservoir Avenue. All crews are working and Mutual Aid covered it. And now, look at sports at 8:04. Boston Red Sox defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3, while the Boston Bruins drop a tough one in overtime to the Ottawa Senators 4-3. The Senators have 2 games won the lead in this best of 7. Eastern Conference, first round. Sox will be take on Toronto Blue Jays, game time, 7:07 p.m. And the Boston Celtics will be taking on the Chicago Bulls, game time, 8 o'clock. Cleveland, never mind that the Cleveland Cavaliers newly blew it another late digitally did a 117-111 victory over the Indiana Pacers game to go up 2-11 Eastern Conference first round series. Grizzlies coach David Fitzgerald criticized referees for their free for a differential to the game 2 loss against the Sports for first. Storm it off. Celtics coach Ben Stevens shares Isaiah Thomas plans leading up to game 2 and says All-Star going to fly over to Tacoma afterwards. Oh no, the team is doomed. The Star quarterback Tom Brady is skipping the first day of voluntary off-season workouts with the Patriots and the Falcon chemistry built during the time. Peter Challenger's time is 8:05 on this Tuesday morning. It's time out for traffic in terms of the puck. Let's start off the NBA with a subway system. It's looking good. Commuter rail New Paper trade 156.78 from New Paper to stop at 10 minutes be asking between Beverly and Station on the Thursday out. Looking good here. Okay, looking at hours and boways of New England here, 95 minutes stop on time. So for Bridgeport down to Stamford, 95 minutes north on time. So for Greenwich, all right at Stamford, 95 minutes west north on time. So for Milford down to Haven, 95 stop on time. So for New Haven and West Haven, 91 minutes stop on time. Back to New Haven and right, Route 95. Merritt Parkway west on time. Back to Bridgeport down to Stamford. Merritt Parkway east on time. Back to Bridgeport stretch. Merritt Parkway west on time. of Hammond stretch. 84 on the west side. It is so between Waterbury and Denbury. 84 eastbound side of Salford. We're between down to Harvard Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is back to Meriden up into Harvard Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side is also Whitlocks and Harvard Connecticut. 84 westbound side of Salford. Union already and downtown Harvard Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side of Salford. 57 to 291 in Springfield. 29 eastbound side is backed up from Auburn down and Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, a little surge van. Route 2 in Worcester. 495 northbound side of Salford. Millville for Hidden before the best back up in Westbury. 146 on both ends backed up after Route 295 in North Smithfield, 99. Northbound side about one. Route 122 in Woonsocket. 95 on the southbound side is backed up with the protected downtown apartments of 146. 95 on the northbound side is backed up from Clinton and downtown apartments on Route 195. 195 westbound side is backed up to Seacock to downtown apartments. 138 westbound side, also at the Newport Bridge. 138 eastbound side, so Jamestown to Newport Bridge. 21 on the northbound side is so for 140 Route 44 to Taunton Radium stretch. 140 on the northbound side is back to Route 24 and Radium in Taunton here. 28 on the southbound side also around the board bridge. 28 the northbound side also before the board bridge. 95 on the northbound side also have Route 1 in Sharon and Hillsborough Manor. 1 at the street in the door area to Route 128 Kenton. 21 on the northbound side is backed up from 106 West Bridgewater, Route 128 Kenton. Route 3 on the northbound side back to Derby Street and Kingman Island, the Main Street Split, 7 Expressway. Northbound side, so the Main Street Split all the way at the Dorchester, 7 Expressway. Southbound side, so the Mass Back all the way down around. The Main Street Split, 9th Street southbound side, it is backed up at downtown Boston. 120 on the northbound side, it is back to Route 1 and Dover to Route 20 Waltham. Mass Back on the eastbound side is backed up from Route 9 and Framingham all the way at the Altamont Toll. Mass Back on the westbound side, also Newton Corner. Mass Back on the westbound side is backed up from Loader Airport down around South Boston here. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Wilmington all the way to St. Bridge. 93 on the northbound side it is backed up from Medford all the way at around Route 128 out of Reading. 128 on the southbound side is backed up from Linfield all the way out to Waltham. Route 1 on the southbound side it is slow from Chilton out to Charlestown. Sometimes slow, Kelly until looking good. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up around Millwick to the best around Route 128 in Wilton. 45 on the northbound side, backed up to Route 2 in Littleton. 45 on the southbound side, also around Route 3 to Lowell. 45 on the northbound side, back to the Lowell stretch. 45 on the southbound side, also around Route 93 to 133 in the Lawrence. Here, every turn back on the southbound side, back to Route 101, all the way up to the every turn back 93 on the southbound side, is back to around Derry to Hampshire. Main turn back on the northbound side, it is backed up just around 295 up in Augusta, Maine, here, and Route 89, southbound side, also Burlington, Vermont, and Interstate 879, and southbound side, also getting able to upstate New York, Vermont. Peter Channel News time is 8:09 on this Tuesday morning here, and it's time now for a weather reporter. What a contrast in temperatures here. Yesterday, we are in the midst of a summer warp, and now we're back to spring-like temps here. 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, increase skies about 34 degrees. No for about 6 miles an hour. Tonight, forecast about 35 degrees. East about 6 miles becoming common after midnight. Wednesday, partly sunny skies about 52 degrees. Light southeast wind becoming 7.5 to 10 miles in the morning. Wednesday night, chance of showers may after 10 p.m. Mostly clouds about 42 degrees. And stop for about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Chance patient 50%. New percent less than 10 minutes possible for Thursday and chance of showers. Check clouds about 6 degrees and light south wind. Chance patient 40%. Thursday night, rain. Likely rain after 9 p.m. Practical after 2 a.m. Otherwise, clouds got low about 43 degrees and chance patient 6%. Friday, rain night rain for noon. Practical before 10 a.m. Otherwise, clouds got 37 degrees and chance patient 6%. Friday night and chance of showers before midnight. Mostly clouds about low about 41 degrees and chance patient 40%. Saturday, part sunny, part clouds about 55, about 30 degrees. Sunday, partly sunny skies about 57 degrees. Saturday night, a chance rain. Mostly clouds about 40 degrees and chance patient 40%. And for Monday, chance of rain. Mostly clouds about 52 degrees. Precipitation 40%. In Taunton, it's fair and 49. And in Ortnear, it is fair skies and it's 46. And in Medfield, it's fair skies and it's 48. And that is giving it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this April 18th, 2017 on a Tuesday morning. Peter, good morning, good afternoon, 2 p.m. Good day.